This Sunday morning, Pat Sullivan from Sullivan Hardware and Garden is getting us ready for the 4th of July. And today he's talking grilling, from tips to doing it just right to how to stay safe. Here's Pat Sullivan.
Well, we are here, one of the biggest grilling weekends of the year. Are you ready? Doing a little prep, will pay off in the long run, both in safety and in what comes off the grill. So today we talk about grill, not only safety, but some of the things. And all the different grills there are now. This is actually a flat top. Flat tops have become very popular. And, a flat top because everybody wants to be the guy at the grill, right? And all the new tools they have for the flat top. So everybody's making them, Blackstone, Traeger, Weber, you see them everywhere. So a grill guy that's going to be out there, he's doing breakfast on the flat top, and then he moves on to other grills, maybe a gas grill or a Traeger smoker, or of course the Big Green Egg. So there's a lot of choices. And actually, I think a lot of people own multiple grills. So, but a little bit of safety, and everything needs just a little bit of maintenance to make sure that, even like a flat top like this, just making sure that you clean out, because these can catch on fire where the grease ends up. So, and that's probably the key component to a lot of this stuff. So same thing here on a gas grill. Down here there's a grease trap that has to stay clean. I've seen guys stand at grills where the whole back of it, flames are coming out of the back of the grill, and they're just happily flipping hamburgers, not realizing that the grease trap is on fire. So certainly things that can be, now there's products. We used to just use oven cleaner, but now everybody has their own cleaners, grill cleaners, grease degreasers. And I would bet you that even if you had Big Green Egg cleaner, that you could probably use it on the Weber, vice versa. So just making sure that everything is clean. Get ready for the big day with the propane tank. Propane tanks, when they're empty, weigh 18 pounds. When they're full, they weigh 38 pounds. So that's why they call it a 20-pound tank. You have 20 pounds of propane. So the best way to do it is weigh it. So if you put it on the scale and it's 28 pounds, you have a half of a tank. And remember those exchange things that you see at gas stations, you're only starting with 3/4 of a tank. Generally, they give you 3/4. So just be aware, because you don't want to run out when you get to right down to the cooking time. There's been a lot of talk. This is a, should have opened this. This is the traditional wire scraper. And of course, that's kind of been controversial because somebody got a piece of wire stuck in a hamburger. So there is other scrapers. This is a wood scrape like that kind of indents based on the grate. They're very nice. There's bristle brushes now, and they work well. Safety-wise, I put out a plate. Just remember, I know this is, make sure that you're not taking raw meat out and then putting it back on. I know that I shouldn't have to say that, but I know some of you guys, all right? Thermometers, making sure things are to temp. This happens to be a Traeger that we happen to have some briskets going on. Notice how we're temping them right there. We have our gloves right there. So make it a great holiday, but make it a safe holiday.